So, here is our lesson, the continuation of our lesson. It's here.
Yes.
Okay. So, last time we talked about these words that have something to do with houses, things that you could find in other, and for example, in one place and in another, and such. Now, moving on from that, we're gonna go and continue here with the next one, wherein we're gonna learn about the quantity. Okay? So, in this, we have here some description of someone's bedroom, and you will see the one on bold letters, or those bold words, is what we call the quantity words. Okay? So what you need to do in this exercise is that you're gonna choose two correct quantity expression for each of these sentences. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Then let's start with the first one.
There's some electronic equipment with a
Yes.
with a lot of wires in the corner of the room.
Mhm. And what is the other one? Because you need to choose two quantity words or expression.
Mm, it's number.
Yes, in number one, besides lot, what else is the correct word to use in this sentence?
Number.
Number one, in number one.
No, it's lot and
I,
number.
I'm so sorry. I was confused into that. Yes, there was number in that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, actually, for this, there's some electronic equipment with a lot of wires in corner. That is correct. You correct praises. Now let's move on to the next sentence. Next sentence, Lynn.
There are posters on every
Hmm.
on on word.
Okay. Your
Uh,
answer. Yeah. Are you gonna change something?
there's posters on every word.
That's correct. And what's the other one?
H.
Yes, each. Each. That is correct. It is. The other one is each. Okay. Let's move on to the next sentence.
There are some dirty coffee cups on the desk.
There's some dirty. Okay. What are the other one?
Uh,
You're talking about some, which is correct. How about the other phrase that you could use?
is that
Yes.
uh, several?
Several. Yes, because it is some and several are the same. Uh-huh. Okay, let's continue with the next one, number 4.
There are Lots of cities behind the bag for people who to borrow.
And then
Uh, there isn't. Uh, there are plenty of cities behind the bag for people who to
it's
borrow.
beside, not behind.
Behind. Beside.
Okay, look at it carefully, okay? Let's have the last one. Last sentence.
Um, there isn't enough room to sit down,
Okay.
and there isn't much room to sit down.
Okay, that is correct. So those are just examples of quantity words, okay? So now, to know more about that, let's go and have here, let's have you imagine you designing your own perfect room, okay? So what you need to do is think of 6 things you would put in your room and where you would put it. So tell me about it. So we have here some examples of like sentence or phrases that you could use whenever you think or you plan of designing your room. Like we have here the I'd like, I'd have, or there'd be. Like for example, there'd be a big king size bed in the middle of the room. Or we could also you say lots of pillows on top of it. Okay, so those are some phrases we could use. We have the some, a few, every, and we also have these phrases of on, beside, between, in front, of, or in. Okay, and we have here the example I like a few plants on the floor of my room. So, with that,
And
examples and phrases, can you tell me about your own perfect room?
I I like
What would you like?
uh,
Tell me 6 things,
6 things.
yeah, that you would put in your room.
We must use the word lots of some of field every.
Yes, you could use that. That will be
Yes,
great if you were able to use that because we're gonna be learning about quantity words, and those are
I
some examples
like
of it. Okay.
I like lots of uh lots of pictures of dragonborn on the wall.
Dragon Ball. Uh huh. Wow, that is unexpected. Okay, tell me more.
Uh, I like a film
Mm-hmm. A film?
of field books out. Uh,
You're saying a film?
a film. I like a film books out. Uh,
Bookshelf?
what is uh on no,
This is what I'm hearing from you, Aline. Of bookshelf. Shelf. Is this what your sentence is?
no. I like a film. No,
What do you mean? Film? That's
I
what I'm
like
hearing.
I
Yes?
like book the books out. Uh, next to my bed.
Ah, you meant to say you'd like your bookshelf next to your bed, or you could say beside your bed.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Okay, and then what else?
there would be uh, many comics book on the bookshelf.
Wow, that's nice. Okay. Then,
I would have a large um, pens. I will have
you will have a large what?
a large um, a large box with two parts for my brother and me.
Oh, like double deck bed, something like that.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
that's two large bed on my room.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. And then still need to tell me two things, I think. Mm-hmm. Mentioned about a bookshelf,
Imagine,
a bed.
yes, I imagine about my room or my real room. Yes, I imagine about my real room or my room
Mm-hmm.
or my imagined room.
Imagine your room,
Yes,
your own room that you would like to have again. Like you will have your own, you will be the one to design it.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the out, outline the window outside. I can see
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can see what? Is that all? You want a large window, something like that?
yes.
Uh-huh. Okay, just tell me one last thing that you want in your room.
Um, I would like to have a big bag box to put all the toys in there.
What would you like?
I would like to have a big box to put every toys in there.
Ah, you meant to say backs. Okay. So those are the things that you want for your room. Wow, that seems like a really nice room. You have a bookshelf full of comics and such, which is just near your bed. I think that would be really nice. Okay.
Yes,
Well then, let's go and move on to this part wherein we're gonna talk about on this exercise we're gonna have similar meanings or same meanings but not exactly the same. So what you need to do is of course you're gonna choose the correct word for each sentence. Okay? Take note,
yes,
it should be similar meanings but not exactly the same. The word that you're gonna choose is again they have similar meanings but they are not exactly the same. So you would need to choose from that word which is the correct one onto these sentences to complete it. Okay? Okay, then let's go and start to letter A. Okay?
you will never again have to remember to turn the light off when you go out. The central computer will do it automatic.
Okay, yes. Continue to letter B, that's correct.
I'd like to have a smart fridge that can tell me when I need to buy more milk, for example.
Okay, yes, that's definitely correct. Let's have C.
Robots that can do the running would be an idea for the future.
Okay, before we move on, let's. Can you go and read this word again?
Ironing,
It's ironing.
ironing.
Okay. Well, then, that's good. Let's move on to letter D.
If people come to visit you when you're out, they can leave a video message on the panel at the front door.
Did you say let or live?
Live.
Live. Are you sure this time?
Yes,
Okay, that's correct. Let's go and have the next one.
it will be impossible for thieves to steal a house because of security system. True.
Mm-hmm. Well, for letter E, it would be wrong. The correct answer would be rap. Okay, then uh, so the letter E would be rob because it talks about rob a house. Because the difference, of course, just like what I said, these words have the same meaning but not exactly the same. Because when we talk about rob, it usually about rob talks about on the from the place where where it is stolen, where it is taken, while steal talks more about what is taken, like my money was stealed or stolen. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. So just remember that when we talk about rob, it's usually about where is the place. Steal is
yes,
the item that was stolen from you or was taken from you. Okay? So from
yes.
that, let's go and have letter F.
People will do all their work from home, so business travels will become less necessary.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Let's go and have letter G. That's correct.
If you like a beautiful view from your house, just press a button and choose between Beetroot Mountains, the ocean, or city.
Okay, that's good. So that is okay. That was great. So we talk about that, and then with that, let's go and move on more about these exercises that talks about. We have here the text that is entitled "An Unusual Place to Live." Okay. So what
Yes,
we have in here on this text, you're gonna of course complete this sentence or this text by one suitable word of your own. So you have clues in here. On this right side, we have the clues to help you to know the suitable word to use to complete this text. Okay?
yes,
So for the sentence oh no no yeah, Juan Osere lives on a plane. In is correct and during is correct. During the mid 1990s or in the mid 1990s. So the clues in the number zero is preposition of time. So when we talk about uh, that corresponds into in or during. Okay? Now,
Yes.
on the next sentence, we have of course, the number one. It's a verb that is in continuous form and what also the planes do. So with that, you're gonna complete this text. Of course, you're gonna read it and then complete it with the use of these clues. Okay?
Yes.
Okay then. Let's go and read it. But first, can you see it clearly?
Uh,
Or is it too small?
can you make it bigger?
How about that? Can you see it now?
Yes.
There. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So first, can you first go and read the title and start from the very start? Okay.
Yes. And you supposed to live. Ronald and Cyrus live on a planet during the mid-1990s. This building, set 727, was still uh,
The clue is for number one is on the right side.
flying,
What is it?
flying.
Yes.
Was still flying regularly uh, by Florida and the Caribbean.
Okay.
Now
Sorry. Lynn, can you say that again?
say yes, regularly by Florida and Caribbean.
Flying regularly by Florida and the Caribbean. For number
Tick.
two, it talks about preposition of place or movement. hmm It talks about two places are mentioned. By saying by, it does not really mention about the two places. So number two would be wrong if you use by. Can you think of other word?
Mm.
Well, it is a word that we use when we mention
Hint
about what? What was your answer?
is that mm,
Yeah.
be- between
Yes,
between.
between. It is between. Okay, that's correct.
I think I used to that for the Edith and Caravan are human.
No, they are places. Florida. Okay.
Now,
Okay, let's move on. Just look at the
now,
clues for you to have an idea of what is the word you need to complete this text. Okay.
now, yes, now it would be one of the most unusual homes in the world. She, uh, she, she was the 27 years old blonde for about 2000 dollars.
That's three.
Then
It's three. Three thousand
three, yes.
dollars.
That is what moved to the plot of land that she owned. At first she had um, big problems.
It talks about quantity word. the quantitative word are like some, enough, a lot.
Uh, uh, a lot. At first, she had a lot of problems because people came and lived past of the plan.
And what?
Live no and
For number
and
6 clue, it says that it's a verb, which is a past tense. And the clue would be what might people do that would cause a problem. Mm-hmm.
uh, because people came and past of the plan.
What is it?
Mm, some past of the plan.
Plane.
Yes,
Some parts of the plane. We're looking for a verb, a past tense verb.
destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, continue.
But seeing that it had been fired, she's tried to use a part of the plan. The bathroom is in the caught in the cockpit, and the pilot used to sit. Then there are three bedrooms and a long sitting room, complete with front and emergency exit doors, which can be opened on the summer evenings to have some fresh air. The
Oh,
kitchen,
okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think we need to continue this on our next class as we don't have much time anymore, okay? But anyway, we will continue this on our next class, okay, Lynn? But for now, we will
yes,
need to end it for tonight. So I will see you again next time, okay?
yes.
Thank you and goodbye.